Wow. Unbelievable. Huh? This is a change. Wow. Yeah. Party was jumping today, dude.
Yeah.
How many carries did Nick Chubb have today, bud?
Let me check the stats here.
Hang on. Let's see how many carries Nick Chubb had today.
What do we always say? What
do we always say?
You say it. You started
Oh,
it.
yeah, I always start. You got to give the guy 20 carries, right? And they what happens when you get 20 carries?
Undefeated.
How many
Today, 26.
26 carries.
I think that's the most he's had all year.
Dude, that's the most he's had in 2 years, probably. You fucking kidding me?
I'll look for this year, but
I don't know about 2 years. For sure, dude. We just went over. Remember, you were like, he had like
most
14.
all year.
Yeah. That's how many he gets in 2 games combined, dude. He just did a 2-gamer in 1 game.
Yeah, last 2 games he had 25.
And it's like ugly ass game, but what happened? We won.
Got the dub, man.
Got the dub. We're still in the hunt.
Thanks for
4-7.
Fox,
If anybody
Fox
watched
put
the
the
game,
entire AFC in that graphic.
granted, the whole AFC except for Houston was in the hunt. Okay, right? It was
like 7
Yeah,
teams
every
in the
single
hunt.
team was in the hunt except
But
for Houston.
Who we got next week,
And
man?
we were the second. We were the last.
Right.
Or no, Pittsburgh, because we beat Pittsburgh. That's right.
Oh, Pittsburgh was in there.
Yeah, but they're below us. There's one team below us.
We have the tiebreaker.
And then Texans. But we're in the hunt, folks. 4-7, dude. Now, it makes me, like I told you, dude, that Jets game where we fucking blew it at the end, total blow. W there. They should have won that game.
They could have easily won.
The Jets game for sure.
Jets,
The Jets
Falcons,
for sure.
That's a win.
San Diego, they had a chance. But the Jets was like less than 2. Dude, I mean, that one's killer. Because now you could be sitting 5-6, right? Right?
That's what we needed to be.
Isn't that what we said? We had to be 5-6,
5-6,
dude. And we'd have a chance. And now we're 1 game off. And you know what's going to happen, dude.
What?
Deshaun's going to come in. We're going to go gangbusters.
We ain't going to 6.
And we're missing by 1 game. And you know who's going to get in? The Jets. The Jets.
Mike White's
Jets,
looking
Jets,
good
Jets.
today. Mike White throwing out
tearing it
300
up,
yards.
dude. Making fucking the organization look stupid for sticking with that Zach Wilson, dude. That kid's way over his head. But yeah, so Cleveland Browns, man.
I wouldn't say it was we didn't play great football for a full game.
No. It was
came out classic. First drive touchdown. Classic Stefanski to win the toss and take the ball.
Yeah. What?
He's the only NFL coach, any coach in
Schwartz.
football that does
Schwartz. Hold up. We got a Schwartz sighting, but it wasn't on a pass.
That. He caught a pass today, though.
He did catch one, but he got on the board early with that nice end around. I'll give him that. One trick play that's worked all year. What about the Cooper in the backfield play? That was slick, right?
Oh, yeah. Put him in
That was
motion
real
in the
good,
backfield.
dude. Like, we're not giving a pass here just because we won a fucking ball game.
We don't
right?
sweep ever with a running back, but we're going to fake a sweep.
Some of these play calls. How many times are we going to run fucking east and west, dude? It doesn't work, dude.
Shotgun.
Why? It takes 3 seconds for the play to fucking develop. By then, it's already collapsed. Chubb's at his best when he hits the hole, dude.
It
not
only
slow
works.
developing.
It only works when he cuts upfield quickly.
Real quick.
We're not good outside the tackles.
No.
I mean, we noticed that because we don't do sweeps.
No.
And we did it once today, and DPJ held. Obviously.
Yeah, and because you get to rely on receiver blocking. Maybe that's why they don't do it, because the receivers suck at blocking. We don't know.
Yeah, I mean, Stefanski's he's a smart guy.
What about Clowney, dude?
I'm in pain all the time.
What's your Clowney take?
He made a play today.
He did make one play. He kind of squeaked in on that half. They might give him a half sack with Garrett.
But in overtime, he had that chance to blow up that run.
5-yard
on the
loss.
outside.
Just he's chugging.
He had him.
He doesn't have the fuck.
Where's this guy? Remember, he's supposed to be the best thing since
stud, dude. All pro. Fucking everybody's got to have him. Fuck, I'll take Alex Wright, dude. Kid made a play early on, got us off the field in 3rd down, which we suck at. But they actually had a couple 3-and-outs today. You know what I'm saying? We had
defense was fine.
Defense was fine.
Nothing spectacular.
Joe Woods hanging on by a thread. As much as that saddens us, I think ultimately he gets fired, regardless of how we.
No, yeah.
They need a new identity, dude.
Like I said, he takes 6 weeks to ever make a change.
Oh my god! And then
it didn't work at all
today.
For 6 weeks.
It's no thanks to him today.
No. He got pumped. Remember, he got pumped.
That one play got pumped, dude.
Jacked up, man.
Jacked, dude. Usually it's just dip, head down, dude.
Yeah, no emotion.
Actually saw his face and his eyeballs.
He's got to go. We all know that.
He's got to go.
We all know this.
But yeah, I think it ultimately boils down to they got Chubb the ball. He's our best player. With Brisket on the field right now, he's our best player. Props to Brisket for stepping in and playing admirably.
Yeah, he did good this year.
He did good. He's going to the bench now. You never know. He might get back in.
He's good at the clipboard.
If he gets back in, it's not good news. That means Deshaun's injured.
Yeah.
We want to see Deshaun play the rest of the year. Knock that rust off. Get ready for next year.
Man.
But hopefully next year Stefanski gives up that fucking play calling, man. I mean, his play calling is atrocious, dude. Atrocious.
Like, his creativity is doing these, like, trick plays.
Yeah, that's not even... and they're not even good play. Tight end screens are not good plays, dude.
He got lucky because at the end of regulation when we did that tight end screen to Njoku that got absolutely blown up. Remember?
Yeah.
It's 3rd and 9.
-1.
That's one thing that was stupid. Then Njoku saved him with the one-handed catch.
Saved him with that one-handed
catch. And then overtime, when we got blown up at the their end of the field, when we thought it was over because we were just going to get it to the 50-yard line.
Yeah, but then Bororquez booted one, dude. Got him, pushed him back.
But when Stefanski, when it's 3rd and 19 or whatever it was, he does a...
You jokingly said that the halfback draw was coming, remember?
Yeah, we're going to run a draw.
We're going to run a draw. 3rd and 21.
Yeah, 3rd and 21.
3rd and 21. OT.
Yeah, it's OT.
OT. It's not like, all right, let's play.
He did a play call like it was in the middle of the game.
You need a first down.
Like, you just don't want to take a chance to throw it. You got to...
I mean, you're relying on this defense?
Like,
that's logic is telling you to rely on this defense.
Got lucky, Bajorquez.
Yeah, he did. He's good. I like him. I mean, Scott.
And they got that hole, the block in the back on that punt. So they were down.
There was a lot of boneheaded plays, dude. Amari Cooper dropped that one pass, but he redeemed himself. But he kind of, was wide open. That dude fell in the.
I mean, everyone can have a drop, but that's a tough one.
What's up with the fucking replay? What the hell was that replay at the end to give him one extra yard back? That was about the
every replay they showed looks like he's out of the 2.
Every single thing was out at the 2. I don't know where they came up with it. He was out at the 3.
He didn't step out of bounds. He didn't until his hand or forearm
ridiculous. It's almost like they just had to do something at that point.
I don't know.
Replays are fucking.
I'd love to hear that conversation he had with New York or whatever it is.
Well, they got a dub, man. They're in the hunt. So
if they go undefeated, they're still like.
If they go undefeated, it's a salvage season, though.
Yeah, but
I'll feel good about going 10-7 and not giving the Texans a number 6 pick.
Well, right. That's the big thing right now.
Let's beef that pick up and get it into the 20s, dude.
Late teens.
Late teens, early 20s. Oh, because if it's early 20s, we're in the playoffs, right?
Yeah, I don't think.
Or right there.
14.
We are in the hunt, though.
Really, like 15.
But when you looked at the hunt, there's just in the wild card, it's the Jets tiebreaker, Dolphins tiebreaker, since he's above us, Chargers are above us tiebreaker, Patriots are above us tiebreaker.
Yeah, I don't.
Baltimore's ahead of us division.
We have to be the luckiest team ever.
And we need to win out, we need to win.
How likely is that?
The most.
We have to win two road games, 2 division road games.
Yeah.
At the Steelers, which.
Now,
doesn't have
like I said, it's hard to judge this team because the dynamics of the quarterback position. Rusty or not, Deshaun Watson is a better athlete than Jacoby Brissett. So if Jacoby's been having somewhat success in the offense, I feel like Deshaun can maybe come in and hopefully have.
He's just got a better arm.
Because there was that one play, for example, it was 3rd down, I believe. Brissett took the sack, right?
Second down.
Third. It was third because he took the sack. Remember late in the game? He took the sack, and on the replay, they showed DPJ. He had the skinny sideline post. Any quarterback worth anything could have got it in there. Worst case, you put it on the sideline. It goes out of bounds. You're throwing it out of bounds. He doesn't even make a fucking attempt, dude. That's one. I give him due, but man, dude, sometimes he holds on the fucking ball. It's like, to get rid of it, dude. What are you doing? It's 3rd down. Take a sack? I don't know.
He doesn't want to take a chance. He doesn't want to turn it over.
Yeah,
that's with him. He's not a big turnover.
That's true. He doesn't take any risks.
Do that.
So. I'd rather take risks and hit some big plays than put some pressure on teams.
Hey, man.
Problem is we never get. Like you said, we get our scripted touchdown. We're good at getting the scripted TD. Once it gets into like improvising and adjusting. We're just outmatched on the coaching.
Well, that was the first one we had when we had an opening drive touchdown this year.
Yeah.
We're 0-5
and
coming into the year.
What was the stat they kept showing? The longest time between the two touchdowns.
That's the last
55 minutes.
For the last 5 games, every loss is outside of the Cincinnati game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
well, the other one, we get worse and worse. We're like 44 minutes the one game, like 50, and then this game it was like 55 minutes.
Yeah, it's long.
Long time, dude.
We're really good that first drive, man.
They're great at scripting offense.
After that,
that's why Stefanski needs to give up the play calling, because if the only plays that are really successful are the ones you implemented during the week, and then once you get to a game, dude, it's painfully obvious when you watch this team that after the scripted plays, it's just like, that's why I don't know if Deshaun's going to make it. He's going to make a difference. That's where I think he could make a big difference because sometimes maybe when we're getting on Stefanski's ass for these short patterns, maybe that's just Brissett being a pussy and taking the 3 yard, versus taking a shot.
Field,
we don't see the field unless you watch the all 22.
Yeah,
maybe you could see the. I saw the one where DPJ on that 3rd and 10, he took the sack, dude. I mean, I could have maybe got that ball in there. I'd have had to ice my shoulder after one pass, dude, but it would take it all I had left. But I could have read it, I think. I don't know.
It's quarterback ain't easy.
NFL's all about the QB, man, so I feel good we're getting one of the best ones back. It's a matter of how rusty he's going to be.
Going into the year with 11-game suspension. Thinking 5 and 6 was reality.
Yeah, and we almost got there.
4 and 7. And the fact that we had so many chances to win other games.
So many
LA,
chances.
New York.
Dolphins whooped our ass and Patriots whooped our ass. Did Buffalo? I mean, mostly.
Ravens.
We got a couple. Yeah.
It was close.
Yeah, Ravens was close.
Falcons.
Those early games, that's the killer, dude. The Atlanta game, the Chargers game, the Jets game. All those games they should have won. They should have won all those games, though.
Yeah, if we just got one of them, we'd be
the Jets game they should have for sure won. That one that fucking was
an historic
blow.
Lead.
Fucking pathetic, dude. The Chargers game, yeah, it was like they had that chance. Remember, he went for it. That dude gave us like terrific field position,
right?
So we had a chance. And the Atlanta game, we had a chance too. We should have probably fucking pulled it out. We gave up 15 carries in a row. That can't. Oh god. So I mean, I'm sure that there's ones we could look at where we won and maybe we should have lost, but I don't look at it like that. As a Browns fan, you're always like the woulda, coulda, shoulda. Usually with the losses. Not the other way around.
Play that all day.
Play that game all day long.
What happened.
Right?
So,
at least they didn't look like the fucking Buckeyes in the fourth quarter.
That was the whole second half.
Oh. Those last couple runs were...
Yeah, but they did that.
The one dude, that kid's got some fucking jets, dude. The Edwards kid. He hit that hole, man. He was fucking gone. He put in like a second level, dude. So I was saying Denzel and DPJ, they were probably having a friendly. They might even have bet. They probably bet on the game.
Yeah, Denzel might have to wear some.
He might have to wear Michigan jerseys
or whatever.
Yeah. I don't know any other Buckeyes we got. Togiai. We got Togiai and that's it. That's all I know.
I think that dude we got from the Patriots.
Oh, Winovich?
Winovich? I think he went to Michigan.
Oh, so they got some blood in. They got some bad blood in there this week.
Oh yeah, a couple.
But maybe it helped him. Like I said, I'm sticking with the fucking. It's Chubb getting the ball, dude. You got to get that dude the ball, man.
You have to. It's the best weapon we have.
And that's the only, like that guy, was it Vilma or who's the white dude? Calling the game?
Not Kenny Rogers.
Kenny Rogers.
Kenny
Rogers.
Kenny Albert.
Yeah, Kenny Albert. He was like, what did he say? Like the most successful drives they had was drives where they were ultra focused on getting Chubb involved.
Yeah, the first drive.
Yeah, the first drive, which they always seem to do. And then it's like they forget about him. But today they didn't forget about him. So I give him that,
Yeah. I mean, the guy, I can't believe the guy never gets 30 carries.
He barely gets 20, like we said.
Best weapon we have.
Fucking every time, dude.
Man, they
run
the shit out of
players
Henry.
in the league.
Yeah.
Dynamic. He's a fucking guy. Could take it to the house on any play, dude. Any play. I mean, I'm sure that's true for most players and running backs and shit like that, but literally the dude is like, he take it to the house at any point. So I'm just excited next week to see Deshaun. We can finally dissect the game with Deshaun. You know,
he'll be
see
rusty.
how he looks. Can't play a better fucking team if you haven't played in 2 years.
And it's his
right?
ex-team, so it'll be...
Oh, yeah, hyped up. It's going to be so hyped. We're going to hear all about the allegations.
All week. Yeah.
All week, dude. They're going to be booing and shit. They'll amplify the boos, too.
Oh, yeah.
You know, for the TV.
They'll show him come out.
Yeah, boo. You know?
All
Fucking
this
be
stuff.
all over his ass, dude.
What are you gonna do?
Big time. It's in Texas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The next 2 games.
It'll be like, ooh. A little better than that, though. Probably with some obscenities.
Oh, yeah, a lot of bombs.
Obscenities, right?
Yeah, it's Houston and then
you.
at Cincy.
Houston and Cincy, so gotta keep the train rolling. Browns ain't got no choice but to win every fucking game the rest of the year, right? And even then, they need all the help in the world to get in. I think, like, your theory is correct. They need Baltimore. Did Baltimore end up losing to Jacksonville? Do you know? Because it was tight. It was a squeaker.
Probably not.
I'm sure they pulled away with some fucking Lamar Jackson.
Ooh, I'm
scramblers.
wrong. Jacksonville won.
Jacksonville won?
Yeah.
What?
28-27.
Damn, that's one we need. We need games like that, dude.
I like being
So
wrong.
they're 7-4 now. So we're what, 4-7? So we're 3 games back.
Cincy 7-4.
Who's Baltimore play the rest of the year? I guess it don't matter. Cincy. If we tie Cincy, though, we have the tiebreaker because we'd have to beat them again.
They got to go against the Broncos. I think this is a cake schedule here. I mean, they lost. They barely beat the 13-3 against the Panthers.
Carolina, yeah.
And then at Steelers, and then we play.
And then we play them
at their place.
So we need them to get in a funk and somehow lose to Denver and lose to Pittsburgh.
They don't really. They have they play the Falcons, Steelers twice. They play us, and they play at the Bengals.
So the Bengals, they got one hard game.
I'm sure they're gonna go 11-5. They'll find 4-2. They'll go 4-2.
Dude.
I mean, you never know. I mean,
You just need epic collapses all above us, dude, and us to win out. At this point,
you gotta take it week by week.
Yeah, and
it's gotta win
exactly. And at this point, it's pretty much just fucking. It would take a
Where's dream? We're in fairyland.
It's a fairyland, dude. It's take magic to get in the
What are
playoffs.
you gonna
But
do?
you know, like I was saying, the longer they win and keep it, it'll be better for. It's just to be able to endure these games and.
Yeah, you win next week.
You
5-7 feels a lot bebetter.
Feels a lot better than 3-9.
Right.
Going into the next week, I mean,
man.
At least you have a microcosm of like hope still. Like, okay,
Right.
oh, man, that's why one of those games, man, we'd be sitting right where everybody sat, 5-6.
That's what we wanted.
One of those games, and be a whole different fucking outlook. 4-7, you're still a little bit like, eh.
What are you gonna do?
We don't have an easy schedule because those games we thought were easy, going down the stretch. The Commanders are playing good football. They're probably going to be fighting for a wild card spot. We got Baltimore and Cincy on the road. Texans is what you would think is a layup game, but you never know in the NFL. And then I don't know who else we got. We got Pittsburgh.
Texans, Bengals, Ravens, Saints, Commanders, Steelers.
So we end the season with 3 winnable games. I'll say that.
2 of them on the road.
But
last 2 are on the road.
Regardless, Pittsburgh might be playing for a pick at that point. And who is this? You said the Commander, and the Saints may be playing for a pick.
Commanders on New Year's
Day. And remember,
Day.
the Saints need a quarterback, so they're going to be in total tank mode probably at that point. And Pittsburgh, I don't know. They always play us tough, so I'm not even going to say
We'll
that.
see. Let's go back, beat the Texans next week, see Deshaun, see what he's doing.
Right.
See how he's...
And then we might need to have the Pittsburgh get a couple little victories in the division to help us out.
Right. I don't know if the Steelers often, but I will.
If they can upset the Steelers or something.
It's going to be a pipe... I mean, 3 games, or it's a pipe dream.
Yeah, it's a pipe dream. But, hey, you're allowed to dream, right?
Got to. That's how you make this season interesting when you're Browns fans.
Yeah, man.
You're in the hunt. We're in the hunt, according to
We're
Fox
in the
graphics.
hunt, baby. According to the graphics on Fox football presentation, we are in the hunt.
That's all we need to know.
3-7.
That's all we need to know. We got a chance.
Like you said, the whole AFC was up there.
We're not eliminated yet, so.
Well, the Raiders weren't up there, so, yeah. Are they worse than us?
Yeah, they're that good.
Oh, yeah, they might have been up there with us. They're 3-7, too, aren't they? Well.
Anything else you want to hit on?
Nah, man, I'm good, you know. I think they played admirably, just like Brissett did, and they came out with a dub, and makes you fucking regret some of those earlier losses and shit. But you know, what are you gonna do? It feels good to get a dub when you're going into the Deshaun Watson era. Feels a lot better going out with the dub, going in with the dub.
One of the most controversial errors.
Yeah, fuck it.
What are you gonna do?
You know?
I mean,
last I checked, there's no massages going on the field. So as far as that goes, we're good. I mean, we start seeing a massage table on the field on the Brown side.
You're gonna just throw that out there?
Well, I'm just saying. But yeah, I think we're fine as long as he plays good football. And I don't know. People are saying the rusty thing, but do you really? Is it rusty? He's throwing the ball around. It's not like he hasn't played in 2 years. He's coming straight off the farm or something. Like he's been shucking fucking corn and throwing hay bales, and he hasn't thrown a football in 2 years. I mean,
he's obviously
game speed, maybe, right?
Well, yeah, it's different when you're out there.
Game speed. I could see him getting adjusted to that, maybe.
Take a half.
It's different throwing against no pressure and then having fucking guys up in your face and shit.
Well, Houston's a good start. They're not that good.
Exactly.
They're 1-9. 1-9-1.
It's solid, dude. Well, they're playing for the number one pick. They're tanking, dude. They're getting a QB. You know Davis Mills ain't no fucking answer there.
Doesn't matter. Whatever happens to the Texans, it helps them.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah. They either get a better number one.
Or a better pick for us.
Or they beat us. And they still end up being the worst team in the NFL, even if they win.
Oh, yeah.
For them, it's actually a game they probably want to win as an organization because they'll still be the worst team in the NFL.
Yeah, they got a decent little lead on that worst record.
Oh yeah.
No one else has less than 3 wins.
So they got a tweet. So they can afford to win a game.
Not even. It's like 1. Well,
they can afford to win a game then. So this would be the game for if you're a Texans fan, you're gonna want them to win this game.
Helps them out more
because they get the number one pick still. If they lose out, they'll still get the number one pick, and they worse our record by 1 loss, which is only gonna help them. Yep. So it's interesting. I'll be interested to see if. Because you know there's tanking going on. So it'll be interesting to see if this team comes out, the Texans, and what kind of fire they play with. Because for an organization, that like you said, they need to get the dub. Because that's for them, that would be the best case scenario. Every other game, lose. Lose, lose, lose. Lose, baby, lose, right? The opposite of what Al Davis said. Lose, baby, lose. That's the Texans' mantra probably this year. Well, although I don't know who's C.J. Stroud going to be in the room. Who's the great NFL?
That or Alabama guy.
Bryce Young? I don't know. No studs. Arch Manning, when's he come out? Browns going to get him?
Man. He hasn't even
Browns going to get him? He'll be at the end of Deshaun's.
He's freshman next year.
It's great.
3 years.
Sweet.
I mean, let's see him play college football before he starts.
That's true. Well, he comes from a good bloodline.
I mean, sure.
Although he is Peyton and Eli's brother's kid, which is...
Yeah, it's Cooper's kid.
Yeah, right? It's like their brother's kid, so it's
their nephew.
But he had some uncles to look up to. That's for sure.
It's in the blood.
Yeah, it's in the blood, but didn't their brother play? He played too, I think. He just never went pro and shit.
He wasn't nearly as good.
They all played. When you got their dad was Archie Manning, dude. He's great. Just played for the Aints. So, but
all right.
Yeah, hey man, got a dub. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Got to win.
Woo!
Season as a whole is that, but
season as a whole is that, but
gotta win, man.
A win's a win, dude. Yeah, I ain't gonna complain because I want to go off, with Deshaun. Hopefully, this post game turns into we got something to look forward to going, you know what I'm saying? Or shit, we're winning, we're rolling, dude. You know what I'm saying? But then Joe Woods keeps his job, which I am vehemently opposed to.
Nah.
You could still get fired, right? Even if we rip off fucking...
Yeah, I mean, unless the defense just, turns into this...
Oh, just juggernaut. But then it's exactly like you said. We're going to wait every year, half the season for him to get juiced up and get...
going.
Yeah, fuck that, dude. Week 1, man. Week 1, dude.
If it doesn't work week 1, you change it up week 2.
Right?
Don't wait till week 7.
Fired.
Change it up.
Exactly. Get out of here, Joe Woods.
Well,
all right. Well, that's on that fucking note, Matt.
In closing, I would simply like to say to you,
it's a great day to have an amazing day. Victory Monday tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Haven't had one of those. We haven't had Victory Monday since week 1.
Cincinnati.
That's Victory Tuesday.
Oh, that was Victory Tuesday.
We haven't had a Victory Monday since
week
1.
Yes, it's week 1 and the Baker train. Remember?
That was a long
time ago, dude. I guess for me,
in closing, I would simply like to say to you, who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
All right, everybody. On that note. Yeah.
But the party was nice, the party was pumping.
All right.